just beginning here, buddy. Aces and eights, far from done.
Uneasy feeling in the Impact Zone tonight live as we see the arrival of Miss Tessmacher. 1 week ago tonight, she received her Knockout Championship return match against Madison Rayne. That after referee Earl Hebner was relieved of his knockout officiating duties.
Yeah, well, Brooke Hogan announced that we have a new knockout referee in Taryn Terrell. And then, listen, Miss Tessmacher, Taryn Terrell, I should say, she's doing the right thing. Enforcing her authority, getting it through it. Madison Rayne, who then was the champion. Watch what Tessmacher does right here. Boom! We crown a new Knockouts champ.
First off, I would like to thank Brooke Hogan for making a right of a wrong from the results of Hardcore Justice right here on Impact last week. But tonight is not about the Knockouts Championship. It's personal, very personal to me. I wake up every day and I look in the mirror and I have one question. Can I beat the one person that has taught me everything in this business? She's been my mentor and my best friend. So tonight, on Open Fight Night, Tara, I'm calling you out.
Wow. I love it.
Well, that's the beauty of Open Fight Night, isn't it?
Oh, man. I did not expect that, Mike.
Probably the last person that you would expect Miss Tessmacher to challenge. And here comes Tara to face the new Knockouts champion. And Miss Tessmacher, correct. Brooke Hogan righted the wrong last week. You have to appreciate also the competitive nature of Miss Tessmacher. New champ calls out her mentor, her best friend, her longtime tag team partner. Because I think in the mind of Miss Tessmacher, I think Tara probably should have been the challenger for the title back at Hardcore Justice if it wasn't for Earl Hebner.
Absolutely, and you know what? That's the beauty of Open Fight Night, Mike. You can settle your grievances or prove a point if you have to, like maybe Tessmacher's trying to do. Open Fight Night, challenge anybody you want. I mean, that's the coolest thing about this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your referee for this match, Taryn Terrell.
We saw the video right down the middle. No favoritism, no favoring someone because of a friendship or relationship. That was the MO for Taryn Terrell last week as the Knockouts referee assigned by Brooke Hogan. No agenda and incredibly hot, Taz.
Oh, listen, Taryn Terrell, she's all business. She might have $1 million smile when she does, but she gets in that ring. I mean, it's on, baby. She's gonna ref it up the right way, right down the middle, like you said. Still got that smile on. Love it.
And here we go to kick off Open Fight Night, and I've got to say that after the violence, the threats that we saw earlier from Aces and Eights, I got to admit that I'm preoccupied a bit tonight. That not only tension here in the Impact Zone, but certainly an uncomfortable feeling that makes it very uneasy tonight, Taz, especially in lieu of the threats that we heard from that one prospect that was patched in.
Well, look at the way, I mean, you saw just at the tippy top of the show, I mean, Aces and Eights arriving here in Groves. How many guys on those bikes, those Harleys? 10, 12, who knows how many guys? So, I mean, it's definitely been an uneasy feeling all day, not just right now.
Teacher versus student in this Knockouts matchup. And the high hip toss takeover by the champ, Miss Tessmacher. But Tara's got an answer. Our TNA president, Dixie Carter, has the latest inside news on Twitter. Follow her at TNA Dixie. And also we invite you to go to Facebook for that exclusive backstage pass access. It's information that is just not available anywhere else. Slam leads the cover, Tara on top, and Taryn Terrell counts two.
Well, you see the power right there by Tara. That's what she's known as, one of the strongest knockouts we've ever seen. And she brings the physicality. You know there's that respect from the Knockouts champ, Miss Tessmacher, towards Tara. And look at this here, Taryn Terrell, our referee, just, again, she gets in the middle of the mix there. I love it. Love when she gets in the middle of the mix.
I bet you do.
Well, sure, I'm a red-blooded American male. And you see right there, Tara, Just dropping Tessmacher. Little tad overzealous there. Watch out.
Explodes out of the corner. Back-to-back clotheslines by the champ. Tessmacher with a drop kick that takes Tara, turns her over in the corner.
Look at Tessmacher in hot pursuit going right after. Wait a minute. She held off for a second. She was going to strike Tara. Chose against it. Now working that midsection of Tara.
You know, thinking about the threats from aces and eights, and then also the fact that Hulk Hogan is going to be here tonight. Boy, there's one thing that we know about Hulk Hogan. I mean, you can mess with Hulk Hogan, but it's another to screw with Hulk Hogan's family.
Yeah, you can't. Hogan, I'm pretty sure he's going to arrive and be in a very pissed off mood. You're going to want to do a lot of damage because you're right. You don't mess with the man's family. Can't wait for the Hulkster to arrive here. Lord knows what's going to happen.
Champ heads to the top, but cut off by Tara.
Look at this, look at this!
Big time suplex out of the corner.
Got it.
Recovery, cover. Yes!
Your winner, Tara!
Very impressive right there, Tara. Getting a pinfall victory on the Knockouts champion. Man, that don't send a direct message right towards the champ.
Experience factor of Tara proves the difference in this Knockouts matchup on Open Fight Night. Non-title victory, but a big one for Tara. She just beat the new Knockouts champ and her longtime student.
See that mutual respect there between both Knockouts. Let's take a look here at the superplex and the way Tara from the throw floats right over him and tops Tessmacher for the cover. Counts her out to 3, and you know what? Hey, Tara gets the win right there on the Knockouts champ.
Tessmacher asked, she wanted that question answered. Can I beat the one person who taught me so much? Answer, negative. Tara victorious. Tonight, Impact Wrestling Live as she defeats the Knockouts champ, Miss Tessmacher.